All right, guys. Fulu coming to you with another commentary. Yeah, it's really going up in LA right now, and as I'm out of town right now, I'm thinking like, man, maybe it's like it may be really time to pack it up and leave because of like the current developments right now that I'm about to show. Like it's kind of really crazy what's going on right now. For real, for real. It's like crazy. LAPD says at least 17 gangs are sending troops to rob rich and famous in LA. And the crazy thing about it is they're they're it's really happening like that too. I mean, you have people who are like getting stuck up in Santa Monica, people are getting stuck up in Beverly Hills, everything like that. I mean, even when I'm about to show right now, you know,
In my 34 years in the LAPD, I had never seen this type of criminal behavior in such large groups, coordinating to conduct attacks on unsuspecting citizens to take their property and or vehicles. A total of 17 gangs have been identified so far. These gangs are from the South Los Angeles area, and many of them are rivals from different sects, indicating that they're not working together.
I mean, they're just sticking up everything right now. Like LA is looking like purge. You know, it just seems like it's no man's land for real at this point in time. And you have to ask yourself, like, okay, what are the cops doing? Like, what's like, what, what are they? I mean, are they even helping? That's what you have to ask yourself. Like, yo, what, what are they? What are they trying to do in order to alleviate this situation? Because this situation is just looking like it's getting out of hand more and more. You know, it's looking very, very bad. So I don't know, man, what to say at this point with this situation. It's looking very, very bad, though, to say the least. And mind you, this ain't happening in the hood. This happening like in this happening in like suburbs. This is happening in like primetime real estate areas, and I don't know why.
In my 34 years,
And then here you have homeless encampments. You have homeless encampments, and they're just like spraying those things dry. Like they're just like spraying. They're just like spraying them. You know, they're just like busting out, spraying these homeless encampments. And I'm gonna be honest that like I hate to say it, but like when you look at homeless encampments, I mean the main common denominator is meth. You know, like I'm just gonna be real. Like the common denominator is usually crystal meth. And so, with that being said, I mean you honestly can even see crystal meth on the bus. Like someone will just straight out light up some crystal meth and do it on even public transportation. Like it's gotten to the point where like that's just their fix, you know. As crazy as it sounds.
no more meth tweakers!
That looked like downtown. And then you have this right here.
Good morning, Tony and Araxia. Yes, it's a definitely concerning situation here on the 1300 block of 14th Street in Santa Monica, where residents say they have suspended mail service because of the fact that their mail carriers have been attacked or threatened or assaulted, and they say this has been going on for a few weeks now. Even one resident saying they saw mail strewn about the street because a man kicked over the cart and basically threatened the mail carrier with a golf club or some type of bat. So because of all
So that's one thing that they do, unfortunately, is usually what happens is they dump, like, the homeless people, they usually dump them in Santa Monica. And so, like, instead of, and also not only the homeless people, but these people who are mentally disturbed, instead of like helping them out or getting them the help that they need, what they do is they I want to say they they just they just dump them. They don't have like no, they don't have no like concern for them. They just say, okay, here you go. We're just gonna dump you out here because it's just convenient. You know, it's a matter of convenience for them. But unfortunately, this leads to them terrorizing the residents.
this, the Postal Service here in Santa Monica sent a letter on April 7th last week saying that the mail service will be suspended for this area. About 200 families will be impacted because of this, because it's just not safe for their letter carriers to be out here delivering the mail. Now, of course, residents are concerned about this and wondering why they can't just apprehend the person involved in all this, making the threats. Obviously, the Postal Service, according to this letter that they issued to the residents, say that this isn't a decision they made lightly, but they cannot locate or apprehend the person involved in these threats. And so, for the safety of the letter carriers, they had to make the decision to suspend mail service here in this area. Good.
Yeah, that's crazy. So people are affected. People are being affected, like, with their mail. There was also something that I saw that they actually are trying to get undocumented immigrants to be in law enforcement. Let me see if I can find it. But yeah, they're actually trying to do that right now. Let me see. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, let me see. I think it's here.
A new measure of just how much inflation.
Dana is spot on. California is trying to devalue citizenship. They're trying to basically say, look, it doesn't matter. How can this person qualify in a background check? How can a illegal alien take a oath to uphold the law, Dana, when he broke the law? It's ludicrous. This is an open border state. They're competing with New York City to basically say citizenship doesn't matter. And it tells me one thing, that until this state removes itself from being a one-party deep blue state, we're going to get these crazy open policies regarding illegal immigration. They don't want any distinction between citizenship and the illegal aliens.
So yeah, I mean, the thing is about doing that, if they did that, like, if they did something like that, then that would be kind of like all bad, because of the simple fact that, you know, like, you, again, he said the background check, you know, he said the with the background check, you know, you don't know who you're getting. You know, how are you gonna do, like, how are you gonna like, know if this person ain't a criminal from their home country or something like that? So I don't know, man, what's gonna happen, but what I can say is that it's a mess. It's looking like a mess right now. I'm just gonna say that it looks like it's it's a mess. It looks like things are crazy right now in California, Los Angeles specifically. But I don't know, man. I'm right now. I'm out of town. I'm gonna spend a couple of more. I'm probably gonna spend a couple of more months out of town, bro. I may go. I may come back to Los Angeles like every other week or so. But like I don't know, man. It's looking crazy at this point. But anyhow, Fulu signing out. Let me know what y'all think about all these developments. Unjarama.